Tauruses, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all doing really well. It's been a while. If you would like a personal reading with me, then as usual my details are in the description box below. Please don't forget to share your story via the comments. Like, share, and if you're new, subscribe. Let's get into your reading. So Taurus, excuse me, we're looking at the past here, the present here, and the future. We've got the World for the first card. You started a major new cycle. I feel like you felt a lot more confident, a lot more sure of yourself, and you kind of figured out the direction you were going in. I say kind of because I feel like it's not like you have all the answers, but you feel like you are more sure of where you're going, what direction you're going in, like I said. The Page of Wands, to me, shows that you had a lot more enthusiasm for life in general, possibly enthusiasm for love, but you kind of got your spark back, and this could have been after a period of kind of depression, or feeling like there was a lot of stagnancy, there was a lot of not moving forward, or not really unsure on what you should be doing in life. And I feel like with the Page of Wands, you found that spark again, you have that energy again. You have that energy again, you feel like you're back, kind of thing. I'm back. The Six of Pentacles. I feel the Six of Pentacles, it was maybe a little bit rocky for you. It was kind of like up and down. So maybe you had your good days and your bad days. So for some of you, maybe you were before dealing with some kind of depression or stagnancy, like I said. And it's kind of like you picked up, but you had your good days and your bad days, like I said. So, yeah, to me, it just shows that it's pretty much normal. It's not anything to worry about. It was just like, you know, and it could have been your finances. You could have felt like some days, you know, you were really heading in the right direction. You were building your finances, and then, you know, you'd have to pay something out or do something like that. And that would probably stem more from your mentality, to be honest. Like, it would be more like a feeling of lack, or a feeling of, you know, I'm coping, but for how long? You know, that's where the issue would arise. So you need to remember that you always will have everything you need, as long as you know that you'll have everything you need. So that's kind of where this Six of Pentacles comes from, I think. There's just like sometimes, you know, you're really good and you're on a roll, and then other times you just feel like, you know, I hope I don't kind of just go into this lack again, or this not having enough, or this feeling of not being enough, or, you know. So I think that was kind of the issue here with the Six of Pentacles. So that was in the past, but I feel like you kind of kept the ball rolling, and you started to realize, actually, I'm doing really well, and I'm going to continue to do really well. We have the Emperor here, the Emperor, and we have the Magician. This is in the present. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel that with these cards, there's a lack of expression, is what I'm hearing. There's a lack of expression. And I know the Knight of Swords is all about expression. The Magician is all about creativity. But I feel there's a lack of it for some reason. There's something you're onto here, but you're not realizing it. This is supposed to be a love reading, and we have the Emperor, so we'll say that this could possibly be an Aries, or someone who is quite of a dominant personality, very manly, very masculine, kind of takes control of the situations. I'm trying to work out the link to what this is. 1 second. Yeah, it's like blocked blocked expression. Is there maybe something you want to say to someone? It's like you're hoping for this person to step up and do something, but they aren't aware that you're hoping for them to do something, so they're looking straight ahead and you're sort of at the side trying to wave your sword to get their attention. So we will clarify these cards. The 10 of Wands is in the future position. So I feel like you burn yourself out by kind of stressing yourself over and over again. Like your energy is going to this situation, but there's no expression. And here you are, the Queen of Pentacles. But then, so here you are in a position, like I said, where you've kind of burn the candle at both ends, put yourself in, you like just, you know, the energy here is drained, but it's kind of like you've kept this to yourself, so it's not like anybody else is draining the energy, it's just you exhausting it. With the Judgment card, I think you just decide to yourself, okay, I'm just going to let this go. I'm just making the decision to let it go. But it's like, and then we have the Queen of Swords at the back of the deck. So you're letting something go, but it's like you haven't actually done anything about it, if that makes sense. It's like you've exhausted yourself of the idea of doing something about this situation, but you haven't done anything about it. And so this could be a person as well. You may be, you know, they don't understand how you feel, and you've kind of been waving your sword to get their attention in different ways, like, you know, making hints or things like that, and then they're not sure what's going on in your head, and you're kind of expecting them to get the hint, and then kind of getting fed up when they don't. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. We'll clarify these cards. So the World, Taurus. Yeah, the World with the Chariot. Confidence, moving forward, determination, deciding I don't want to be stuck anymore. I don't want to be stagnant anymore. I want to be in my own power, and I want to be in charge and in control of my life. And you did that. So well done. And like I said, this could have been after depression, or after a feeling of stagnancy, or after just feeling of like things never seem to go your way, and you just decided, I'm going to take control of my life again. Or you could have been determined for something more specific, a job role, going back to school, a career, a purchase, whatever it was. So there's some painful memories in the past, or painful things that have happened, that you decided that you're not going to be a victim of them anymore. And like I said, you're just going to take back control of your life. So the Page of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles again. So some of you could have decided to invest in something. The Wheel of Fortune, sorry. Again, talking about positive, a positive move in the right direction. Going back, getting back on track, going back in the right path is very positive, is very much a turn of fate in the right direction. So you taking charge of your life. You had help, because we have major arcanas here, so you had help in terms of signs and stuff, which you're still entitled to either follow and go along with, or just refuse to see them. And you chose to see them and to make the changes, the necessary changes in your life, which is amazing. And you know, you should be really proud of yourself. It took courage and it took strength, and it wasn't easy, I can see that, but you gained your confidence and your courage, and you moved forward in the right direction. It shows you getting back on track here with the Wheel of Fortune, after a period of, you know, just not feeling great, and like I said, depression, stagnancy, all of those things is what I'm kind of seeing here. I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, I just heard you decided to invest in yourself. You decided to invest in yourself. Like I said before, with this Six of Pentacles, I saw that I feel like you have good and bad days, and sometimes you think, oh my God, you know, am I going to go back to feeling like this? But you haven't. You've still proceeded to move forward and put yourself in a better position. I just think, you know what, I feel like the reason the way you got to this point in the first place was just you were bogged down with the tiny details, and you maybe overanalyze stuff, and maybe, you know, without trying to belittle what you're feeling, maybe kind of made mountains out of molehills. So, you know, it might have been something small and you stressed it and you analyzed it and you thought it over, and all these little things contributed to making you feel, you know, downtrodden and kind of like a feeling of like that mundane feeling when you're doing things over and again, and it's exhausting and you feel drained. Okay, so let's see what the Emperor is. The Five of Cups is with the Emperor. It's almost like you feel you've lost someone, but I don't think you have. I feel like you just kind of, you know, pushed it to the side and said, okay, well, this person, you know, isn't up for this or doesn't want me, and let's see. This card, 1 second. The Ace of Cups. It's like you feel like you're holding this offer out and saying, I want to be with you, I have feelings for you, or I love you, or, you know, can we start this relationship? But I don't feel this person knows. I just don't feel this person knows. You may be trying to manifest it and then nothing's coming of it, but you haven't expressed yourself here. The Five of Cups is like something that's lost. And obviously we see the 2 cups in the background as always. But it's like something that's lost, but you never really, it was never gained to be lost, or it was never expressed, it was never, you know, you never kind of said that was what you wanted, or you didn't let this person know that you wanted it in the first place. The Knight of Swords. The Four of Cups, see? The Four of Cups is showing that a feeling of rejection. But I don't feel you've been rejected, that's the thing. I feel that's kind of in your head. It's like you're expecting to be rejected, so you're just choosing to kind of keep what you want behind the scenes with the Magician. The Magician, exactly. I feel like you've almost like you've got all these intentions and things that you like from this situation, and you're not putting it forward. It's just staying with you in your hands, and you have the power to make this happen, but you're not choosing to do anything about it and kind of expecting it to happen. See the Ten of Wands. Sorry about that. The Ten of Wands is with the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you're slowly It's like you can see what you want from this situation here. It's some kind of like commitment, maybe. Some kind of commitment, some kind of relationship. Some kind of family unit. But you're... Look at this page of... the Knight of Pentacles. Look, he's kind of looking over there. The horse is looking over there. Usually the Knight knows what he wants. He's going for it. He's just going at a slow and steady pace. But what I'm looking at is he's looking over there. The horse is looking over there. He's got his shield in front of him, like, please don't hurt me. It's almost like scared of rejection, so I'm not going to say anything, but this is what I want. That's the thing. It's like you're so cautious and you're so scared of the rejection that you're kind of not saying anything, but then again expecting that it should come to you. This person's this Knight is scared. The shield is up against him. The direction is like, oh, like he's looking over there, scared to acknowledge it and face it, and the horse is like, well, I don't know which way to go because you don't know which way to go. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, you know what you want from this person. You feel like they could either be a potential like father figure, or that male you need in your life, or that female you need in your life, but you're scared to say something. And you work yourself up to a point of exhaustion where you're just like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. This person just isn't acknowledging me. They're not trying. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. And it's kind of like, well, how are they supposed to know? How do they, you know, how do they get that from your behavior? They're not aware that you're you might be intimidated by them. That's what I just heard. You might be intimidated by them. And so they don't get it. They don't know that they're intimidating you. Or they're making you feel like, you know... You get a feeling even when they look at you, you maybe like look away. I don't know why I just thought of that. They might even feel like you're not interested at all. All I'm saying is, you know, I don't know the outcome of this, but all I'm saying is you don't know what the outcome will be until you know, express yourself and not keep it to yourself. You've come a long way in terms of yourself and how far you've come, and you know, you seem to be in a really much better place, but sometimes you still see yourself as that person that you were, that maybe wasn't ready for love, or maybe wasn't ready to, you know, to be confident and to be comfortable in your own skin. Maybe you still kind of refer to yourself as that person and you forget how far you've come. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just going to kind of go back to, okay, I'll be on my own again. No, I don't need anyone anyway. I'm good on my own. I'll work on myself. I'll make sure that, you know, I'm in a better position. I'll focus on my career and my finances and myself, and I'll hide away in this cave, and I'll, you know, not mingle for a while and make sure that I'm feeling confident and happy in myself, and I'll work on self-love, which is all very great, but you're doing it to escape this situation, to hide from the fact that you actually didn't express how you were feeling. You assumed that you'd be rejected and you put yourself down, and then you kind of predicted that it was going to happen and let it go, and just told yourself that, you know, it didn't work out, when you don't know if it didn't work out. So still work on the self-love, still work on yourself. You know, have more compassion towards yourself and more confidence. And I know it's taken you a long time to build that up for whatever reason, in this particular reading is what I'm seeing, but sometimes you just got to go for things, otherwise you'll just live your life like this and you'll live in regret. And look at the cobwebs around this cave. You've been in there for a while, it's time to come out now. Judgment. Judgment, the Five of Swords. False victory. There we go. Exactly what I said. False victory. So you're going to kind of tell yourself, you know, this person wasn't worth it anyway because they didn't deserve me. They didn't accept me. They didn't, you know, take my offer. They just took my worth. Maybe they would have, but you haven't. They're just not mind readers. They don't know. They don't know that you wanted something more. You have a clear vision of what you want here. The Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. You clearly want them to be true to you, be official and exclusive with you. You want to see how it goes with them. You want to look into having a relationship with them or something solid and sturdy. And you've cheated yourself out of that by telling yourself that this person, you know, doesn't want you when you've not even given them the chance to decide, you know. So my advice would be to review that and analyze that. And I know it's going to take a lot of courage and strength, but you're going to have to say something. Give them something. Okay, well, let's have a quick overview advice. Overview/advice for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus for the month of... This could possibly be something real. True love. Okay, this is a romance of a lifetime. And we have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So stop trying to control it by hiding how you really feel and then making out like something has happened for this person to reject you, and then feeling sorry for yourself when you rejected yourself. You put yourself in that position. It's going to have to be a bit of tough love, I'm afraid, on my part. I can't sit here and feel sorry with you because it's not true. Taurus. Yeah, get out of this time of spending honeymoon time on your own. This is the safe zone. Get out of the safe zone because you could have something real. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. If you can get out of this safe zone that you're in, that cave that I showed you in the Eight of Pentacles, then hey, you might be able to be happy and not to be on your own and just lying to yourself and saying to yourself that, you know, it's not your fault. Not your fault that this person didn't want you. Again, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Just go for it. Go for it. Because all these cards are telling you, look, we'll do one more. There we go. That's it. Done. Done. I'm done. Express your love. Express your love. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. True love again. This is the romance of a lifetime. I don't need to say anything else. That's it. I just wanted to do the last few cards to just show you that. You might be like, oh, this is it for me. Oh, no, I don't think that. You know, I don't think she's right. There we go. There we go. The universe is telling you, express your love. It couldn't be any clearer. Okay? That whole reading was summed up just by this. Okay? So, you could be happy or you could be safe. Choose which one. And I'll speak to you guys soon. If you'd like a personal reading, don't forget all the information is in the description box below. Don't forget to share your story in the comment section. If you're new, subscribe, and don't forget to like if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. I love you lots. Take care.